Hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soul Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where today we are going to be continuing Wandjina's Great World Tour, or the Great Spirit Wandjina's World Tour. It's Wandjina. Wandjina. Gotta remember the proper pronunciation of names here. But, yeah, we're going to continue the event here. Please, for me, if you're watching this on YouTube in the future, be sure to show some support by liking the video, comment if you've got anything to say, subscribe to the channel because that shows you when more videos come out and it shows even more support to me, and check the description down below where there is links to the Discord and Twitch. Good lord, Max, you are being a chatter. Holy cow, that's a lot. What did I get that for? 2,000 total level for casters. Didn't even realize I'd get that, but yeah. So last time, the Holy Grail, which grew legs, turned into a rocket and flew out of the Grand Canyon. Because, oh, just fate stuff, you know? Just fate stuff. I should probably claim my present box here real quick as well, just so I do not forget. There we go. And yeah, that's kind of where we left off, on Section 3 being unlocked. I don't know how many sections are unlocked at this point. Possibly all of them. There might still be a little bit left, but we'll find out here right away. Forming our party immediately before the battle begins for Section 3, which is named Tropical Starry Sky with Wandjina. Tropical Starry Sky. Sounds nice and relaxing. Hello. For those of you just joining us, it's nice to meet you. I'm Wandjina. Right now, I'm at the Grand Canyon with a lot of people from Chaldea. And we rode a train to chase a runaway Holy Grail. It's really fast too, like zoom! Of course, my wind is still faster, but riding in something else is fun too. Anyway, we were really close to grabbing the runaway Holy Grail, but then it kind of blasted off. And we didn't have a way to catch it. Yeah, it's okay, Wandjina. I like that she's hosting a little bit. Are we quite certain it's even possible to capture that Holy Grail? It better be, because you can't come home without it. I'm really hoping you guys can figure something out. I think it might be really difficult. Jets. I can't say I saw that coming. How could I be so careless? I knew I should have accounted for the possibility of jet boots. Wait, no. Why would I ever account for something so absurd? Oh, stupid Holy Grail. A Holy Grail with jets. My head hurts. Thankfully, I've had a few days for my headache from that to sort of go away, Aries. So this Holy Grail uses something like Mana Burst for jet propulsion, something that only the first Santa should be capable of. Ho ho ho. I'm impressed, Holy Grail. Hey, Janice. Welcome to the stream. Happy things. So, where do we go now? I couldn't tell which direction it flew off in. Not a problem. We're tracking it from here. It headed west. Okay, then everyone hold hands. Once more, we're taken to the skies, where we belong. Here we go. Okay, we're just leaving Moriarty, Babbage, and Fran behind. Bye, Moriarty, Babbage, and Fran. There really is nothing like the sky. Voyager, could I ask you a question? Yes. Isn't your original probe form still out there traveling through space? Yeah, it is. But flying through a warm, sunny blue sky like this feels much better. I imagine it would feel better to fly through atmosphere rather than the empty vacuum of space. Just woke up, you're doing fine? Waking up, you're still waking up pretty early, Janice, but you know, if you did say before that it's good for you to be waking up this early, so I'm not gonna scold you as long as you went to bed, okay? Started to print some merch for one of the events? Nice. I wish you luck with your merch sales. Excuse me. How big is FGO over where you are? Not that I need to know specifically where you are, because I'm pretty sure asking that is against TOS, but how big of a following does FGO tend to have at your conventions? Is that so? Altera, can I speak to you for a moment? Ho ho ho, please take as many moments as you like. What's on your mind? Now that the Holy Grail is airborne, you and Wandjina will be crucial to its capture. So I want you to cover the sky after we track it down again. Got it. However, Creamhild, you should know that my intuition on the battlefield has never led me astray. I don't like the sound of that. As you shouldn't. This Holy Grail has defied our expectations at every turn. The sheer unexpected absurdity of what happens means common sense may not be helpful to us any longer. So there's a good chance that whatever it does next may be even more astonishing than suddenly sprouting jets and taking to the skies. I really don't like the sound of that. Well, we'll just have to cross that bridge when it comes to it. Excuse me? Oh, well, it's just my understanding is that you two are married and... I knew it! I called it out! I called it out in the last FGO stream and I was called crazy! But I knew it. Are we gonna get some... Are they... I'm gonna be quiet. And the Nibble... I don't remember that. At least that's what I heard. You spoke of Alti and Etzel. You see, it gets a little complicated. Yes, Atli is me, but he wasn't technically the person I am now. Think you may be mistaken, Altera. Atli has nothing to do with this. It was your Etzel self that showed up in the Nibelungenlied. I don't know. Alright, this is complicated. Let's see, I think as Etzel I did marry someone for political reasons, but I can't remember who. Something that has been forgotten. I suppose there's no need for reminders of your old clan's ties when you're bounding through the plains now. What do you remember of this Creamhild? Honestly, not much. Really? Yes, in fact, I'm not even sure we ever met in person at all. Though if she had been a woman back then, I'm sure I would have remembered. Then again, maybe neither of us cared because we were both understood our marriage to be purely political. For all we know, we were both introduced to body doubles. That does sound like something those elders would have done. You aren't kidding about it being complicated. Indeed, truthfully, I forgot most of this when I became a servant. After everything I've lost, those things I still hold on to are truly precious to me. At least, I think so. Is that how it works? 7 hours? Good. Quite a small following since it's an old gotcha compared to recent ones. That's fair. That is fair. I feel like Uma Musume is going to be the gotcha of the year. I don't even know where it came, it just exploded onto the scene recently. I've never played it, and I have no intentions of playing it, but when even some non-gotcha, or when more mainstream streamers do some Uma Musume content, that tells you how much it's exploded. Nibelungenlied. I'm not even gonna I'm hoping that does not come up against, because that is such a complicated pronunciation. How it works. You lose a lot, but you keep some things, and those are the things that are irreplaceable to you. That is what you just said, right? Well, that's how I see it anyway. I see. Oh, we'll be there soon. Get ready to land. Where are we landing? West Tropical Islands. I guess it did say Tropical Islands. Yeah, I probably should. If the word comes up again, I will, but otherwise I think it's too far back in the history to get the exact spelling. Excuse me. Back in the tropics, I see. So we are. Nothing says tropical island like these absurdly large hermit crabs. They must be enemies. Can we eat them? As I recall that he's neither good nor bad. He's eating those things? Okay, everyone, we've got new enemies to deal with. Let's take care of them nice and quick. Everyone, prepare for battle. Alrighty, battle time. This was a quick little bit of story for Section 3. Santera. Sure. Santera will do. Excuse me. And, oh, thank you for the rescue, Janice. Nibelungenlied. Alright. What I'm seeing just from the initial pronunciation is already different than how you did it, but I'm gonna take off my headphones here. so I can hear this.
Nibelungenlied.
Nibelungenlied. Nibelungenlied. Okay, that's not that bad. Nibelungenlied. I'm probably not going to remember that in the future, but that's not as bad as I thought it was. Nibelungenlied. Okay. Language lessons with Solrak Dragon. Learn how to pronounce Nibelungenlied. Good lord, I could probably actually make a video. Because there are so many videos out there with just really complicated words being pronounced. It's kind of hilarious. And do that. And what does this skill do? Nothing much, so do W. Oh, come on, pop out. Pop. Nope, Evel's not popping. But, honestly, as I was saying with regards to Uma Musume, you can make a compilation of me. Probably could, yes. I probably could. But as I was saying before, Uma Musume definitely has taken off. As far as I'm aware, it's an older game that has just recently been ported to some form of English localization, which is just all the more impressive that it's taken off as much as it has. But I have no intentions of playing it, unless they throw me a sponsorship offer. Then I might play it. Then I might just play it. This is pretty good. It's a little plain, but I guess it kind of tastes like crab. Man, I can't believe I forgot to bring my own personal set of condiments. Guess I'll just have to make do with this semi-spicy stuff. Chomp, 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 chomp. Hey, how are you eating that? I've never had anything like this before. It's so nice and chewy. Yummy, but the shell's kind of hard to bite through. Yeah, you generally don't eat the shell. Although, I kind of wonder how it tastes. I have kind of wanted to taste crab or lobster before, but I've just never had the opportunity. Never had the opportunity to try crab or lobster, but I do want to try. Okay, so you take the meat out from inside the shell and... Oh, now I get it. Munch, munch. This would be much better with soy sauce, or perhaps a fish sauce. Even chili bean paste would do in a pinch. Guess he's not very picky. Hi guys. Oh, that looks good. Roasted crab is good civilization. Most foods are when you roast them. Yeah, most foods are pretty good when you roast them. How'd it go? Good. We didn't find the Holy Grail, but we did learn how big this island is. It's fairly large for an island, but it's definitely deserted. Yeah, there were lots of demonic beasts, too. I do think the Holy Grail is somewhere on this island, but I can't quite tell exactly where. I see. We tried looking for it too, but no luck. What's that, Aris? Well, this, it's hermit crab roasted whole. Hermit crab sauté and hermit crab steak. Want some that's got plenty of sauce. Okay. It's better than I thought, but it all tastes the same. So you didn't see any other servants or native residents on the island? No man's land. It's entirely deserted. I just hope it's like that for budgetary reasons. Yes, there were no other servants here, and I doubt there were any native residents either. Except for the crabs that we're eating, and, you know, the demonic beasts. Those are probably considered natives. We didn't see anything that looked like a village. We'll have to set up a base camp and do a thorough sweep of the island. Sweep? Not with a broom. It means conducting a thorough search of the area. On that note, Master. Yes. Are you ready to make camp on a deserted island? It won't be the first time. Really? Don't worry, Creamhilt, we've got this. Since I'm the oldest sister, it's my job to make sure we all have a great time living off the land. And I will. I see. Thank you. So, Match, I think this time the statue needs to be made of you rather than Tamamo or Mordred. Just saying. We don't know when we'll find the Holy Grail. It could be today, 3 days from now, or possibly longer. And even when we do find it, it could escape again by growing legs or sprouting jets or something. I have to say, this might be the worst Holy Grail we've ever encountered in terms of speed limit violations. It's certainly not right in the head. Not to say it has a head. Not yet. So we should expect that it'll take us at least a day to get everything ready to capture it. And that means we should expect to spend at least one night here. And camping. Yes, we'll be camping out. Now the first thing we need to do is make a debris hut. So let's get started. Interesting that they're actually going through this stuff. Once I draw my sword, I cannot sheath it again until I have cut something. Ah! This should be enough to house Master, Lady Mash, and the rest of us. Can we start bringing them back, then? Yes. Thank you. We got this. Heave-ho, heave-ho. Should we make a fence or something, too? That won't stop demonic beasts. Some kind of alarm would serve better. Then I'll put up some tripwire alarms. Where are you getting the wire? Ho ho ho! It's me, Santa. This game, I call it, should make wonderful meals today, children. I mean, generally the speed limit of a Holy Grail should be 0, so I have to agree with Mash on that. It has broken the speed limit for Holy Grails. Hello, I'm the game she hunted. Don't panic, that last remark was just for your imagination. No, I actually brought back a boar. Like a good hunting sheep, I am the swiftest sheep in Uruk, and I'm not about to let some overgrown pig beat me in a race. Nope, can't have the boars. Especially if they're boars and not little piglets. We will not be eating any little piglets. No, thank you. Then we can make a nice boar stew today. We also investigated every place we could, but I'm afraid we had no luck. We won't be starting out the search in earnest until tomorrow anyway. Why don't we turn in early today? That goes for you too, Master. But first, we need to build that shelter. What do you think, Mash? Looks great, Master. Knowing how to weave your own rope will always be useful, regardless of the circumstance. Now we can take the lumberyard you has cut for us, assemble it like this. What do we do next, Mash? Next, we're going to make the ceiling. We can lay these big leaves on top of one another, and this is exciting. Feels like a real human thing to do. Yes, I suppose it is. Our ancestors used to take shelter in caves and make roofs just like leaves. Is it from the Da Vinci event? I feel like... No, I guess the first summer had a more tropical music, didn't it? All to have a place they could call home where they could lay their heads down without fear. And done. Everyone, the shelter is ready. Yay, we did it. It's done. Oh, so this is camping. Yes, Wandjina, this is a perfect example of camping out. You know, I think this is going to be lots of fun. Stew's ready, everyone. Wash your hands, let's eat. How are we supposed to wash our hands when there's no soap? Come on, Creamhild. Logic. You can't wash your hands if there's no soap. You can just rinse them off. Another serving, please. Another? You haven't even had one yet, Grandfather. Oh yes, I know, but I was told if I want seconds, I should reserve them in advance. Don't worry about that. There's plenty to go around. In fact, I'm more worried we might not be able to finish it all. No need to worry there. And why do you say that? Whenever a group of growing children gather around the table, a fearsome battle is in the offing. True, Mash could have brought... She does have a lot in her shield storage compartment, doesn't she? More, please. Did you actually eat it? Sure I did. It was so good I gobbled it up in one go. But I only served you 20 seconds ago. More, please. No, wait. I'm an adult. I should wait to be served. I can get my own bowl. There we go. Right to the brim. You can't take that much at once. Counter seconds. What are you talking about, Grandfather? Just seconds. Poor Creamhild. Trying to be responsible. Self-service, Altera. That is the key to victory. This is yummy. I can feel it warming me down in my bones. Aris, are you pretending to pour deathly hot sauce into your stew? Are you suffering from withdrawals? Oh no, Aris! Poor Aris. She's going through the withdrawal symptoms. Come on, Voyager, it's not like that. I mean, it's a little like that, but you still got the wrong idea. Now you're pretending you never saw that? Oh, poor Aris. She's such a chuny, but she's got some adorable moments, too. This is yummy. It's as soft as ice cream, but it's not nearly as cold. What a strange, delightful dish. Hot dishes are yummy, too, aren't they? I don't really know much about them, but yeah. Hang on, have you never eaten anything before? Oh, sure I have. I had ice cream and hermit crab. So that makes this my third time. Well, you were directly connected to the star, so I doubt you ever required meals before. Nobody ever looked at me before. Some people were nice enough to believe I existed. You're enormous, even by the standards of spirits. Wow, Sion, don't... Jeez, how rude. Sion, you can't just say that kind of stuff. Man. Is this gonna affect her place on the waifu rankings at the end of the year? Maybe. You know, I need to make note of this, that Sion can be very blunt about the sizes of people. Man, who would have thunk it? Even in our Magecraft world, no one has ever been successful at measuring your physical form. The most we have are records which claim data indicates that you exist. We can observe enormous creatures, enormous terrain, enormous far-off planets. But when something is so huge and so familiar, humans can't perceive it even when it's right in front of them. Yeah, honestly, that is a scary thought, you know? That when something is so big, you can't perceive it unless it is, even if it is right in front of you. That is a very terrifying thought. And I feel like there are some horror movies and this, like, that go off that concept, too. Perhaps that's what it comes down to. I see. So it's kind of like if an ant bumps into a person's foot, they can't sense anything more than a wall. Indeed. I mean, Ordeal Call 1, Sion gave us a good bit of characterization for her, so I'm happy with that we got some, at least. I gotta remember I need to add, what's-her-face to the rankings, Sarazera. Is something wrong, Creamhild? It's nothing, Master. Would you like seconds? Yes, please. Okay, coming right. I'm sorry, it seems we're out of stew. I'm stuffed. I could go for another bowl. Yes, I'm sure you could, but since your stomach seems to be a bottomless pit, let's just leave it there. Alright, Master, off to bed with you. I'm sure you know this, but don't forget to brush your teeth either. Did Mash bring a toothbrush and toothpaste? Oh, you're going to bed? I'm sorry. Humans can't function unless they get a certain amount of sleep each night, so... I mean, there are some people that can function on low sleep. I'm personally not someone who can. If I get less than 4 hours of sleep, I am fried the following day. Yeah, it's a terrifying thought. It is a terrifying thought. Oh, right. Of course, humans do need sleep, don't they? I keep forgetting about that kind of thing. I'm sorry. We can talk until I'm sleeping. Really? Yay. Let's talk. Hold it. We just went over this, remember? Brush your teeth before you go to bed. Okay. Man, Creamhild really is acting like the maternal figure. Try that again. This time I want to hear a yes, ma'am. No, Hildy. No need to... Ooh. Yagyu, you might want to watch what you're saying, man. Just saying. I don't think Sumanai is the jealous type, but I don't know if she will be so willing to allow people to get away with calling her that. You wouldn't be acting this way if you didn't spoil him, grandfather. And who are you calling Hildy? Forgive me, it was a joke. And how am I supposed to know that when you say it so seriously? I don't know, it seemed like he was just doing the whole straight man bit. Are you being a mom now? I guess you used to be one before. Huh, Cream Cream. This is fun. Alright, that's it. All of you to bed, now. Yagyu, as your punishment, you may watch over them in Saiza. I was already planning to do just that. Sleep well, Master. Rest assured that I will be keeping a close eye on our camp. Close watch. Thanks, Yagyu. Good night, Master. With any luck, we'll find the Holy Grail tomorrow. Wandjina still awake? Yep. Hey, Master. Are you asleep? Wait, you are? No, you're not. Why do humans lie down when they sleep? Is it because it's more comfortable? Yeah, generally. I see. Oh, I'm so happy. I can't believe I get to see a sleeping human so close up. I'm actually still awake too. You really do love humans, don't you, Wandjina? I really do. They're the best. Whenever I watch humans like you, time always flows. Flows? Uh-huh. In space, all that there are stars and darkness. There might be things that move, but there's almost nothing to help you perceive time. Well, you know, maybe this Wandjina felt the same too. So you measure the passage of time by perceiving intelligent life forms here on Earth. Yep, that's it. If I can't perceive time flowing, then it basically stands still for me. Time never flowed when I was watching rocks and sand. It was the same with bugs and animals. I feel like it could flow with animals and bugs. It would just be a little bit harder to track, because both animals... Okay, some animals do track the passage of seasons, but it's a little harder still. There's not as much change, you know? Watching humans like you is the only way I can tell time is flowing, too. Through me, too. Yeah. Isn't that strange? I wonder why that is. Only humans, huh? So, sort of like how time flies when you're having fun. Does that have anything to do with it? Is that what time feels like for humans? Wow, that's amazing! Yes, it's just like that. Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful. Oh, but I guess it's also kind of a curse. A curse? I'm sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, we should get to sleep so we can look for the Holy Grail tomorrow. Yeah. Keep your voices down, it's late. Okay. Hey, Infinity Lord, welcome to the stream. How'll be things. Hope your day at school was a good one. Saint Quartz, Section 4, 2 arrows. Section 4 is Good morning. Oh, you're awake. You were pretty late last night. Are you alright? Oh, that's good to hear. We didn't say anything, though. We just sort of nodded. Presumably, at least. Alright, everyone's up. The skies are clear, our gear's in good shape, and we're all assembled. Excellent. So sleepy. I know we don't have to sleep, but even so, whenever I wake up, I always feel weirdly groggy. Sure. Why not, Infinity Lord? Outside of your own, at least. You are still working on your own, right? Both of you go wash your faces. Yes, ma'am. Alright, let's get started. Are we all going to look for it together again, without splitting up? Good question. Given how zippy the Holy Grail is, even before we knew it had built-in jets, maybe splitting up is worth the risk. Help us avoid combat sounds like a good plan. Then perhaps we should agree on a rough number that will help each team to determine whether to flee or fight. Fusion. Ha! Can't think of Fusion without thinking of Dragon Ball. Just can't think of Fusion without thinking Dragon Ball. Or Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. Yu-Gi-Oh is also a firm user of Fusion as far as my memory is concerned. Oh, I skipped the line. You mean something like, run away if you see 100, but stand your ground if there's only 5? Indeed. Sure, let's go with that. 100 flee, 5 fight. No in-betweens. Alright, here are our teams. Wandjina, Taisui, Voyager, myself, Mash, and Master will be one. And Yagyu, Aris, and Altera will be the other. Will the 3 of you be okay without Master? That feels weirdly skewed as far as the team balance goes. Like, strangely skewed. Part of the yawn. It is hard to even main difficulty comes from the dual sections of the levels. There's reason for the team imbalance. Oh boy. You forgot to include yours truly, but yes, we should be fine. Yeah, I think this allocation makes sense if Master's going with you. I have no objections. If things take a bad turn, we can always run away with Zerko. No, it's not like you to make such an obvious mistake, Altera. Did you forget you can always ride on my back? I know what I said. Ooh! If anything, I'm more worried about this team. Why is that? We're pretty strong, too. That's not the problem. It's more... Well... If you... Oh! Creamhild. The duels were still learning how to boss fight as well. Interesting. It's interesting that there would be a concept of a boss fight in a game like Geometry Dash, but I can see it. Couldn't argue with you, so I settled for venting my frustrations with a finger flick. I'll do my best. Yeah, just leave it to me. Let's see who can find it first. I'm sorry, but you can't do that. We need to stick together. Fine. Okay, Master everyone, let's get going. I guess Creamhild really is a babysitter, huh? I suggest we be on our way as well. Agreed. I promise I'll do a good job. You needn't put such pressure on yourself. That will only lead to you missing what you would otherwise notice. Oh, part of the yawn. Try to be calm and collected at all times. As long as you keep your mind clear, you will... Ho ho ho. Yes, that is what will make you Santa. Hint for Santa Aris? I don't know, maybe. Maybe Santa Aris is coming to town. Indeed. Or Santa Yagyu. I could see a Santa Yagyu as well. I really feel like I'm only getting part of the story here. Presumably so, Aris. Presumably so. I found bananas. Can I have one? No. Servant or not, it's not a good idea to just eat whatever fruit you found in the wild. She's right. Those bananas are poisonous. I don't think they'd hurt you, but they still wouldn't taste very good. Aw, too bad. Is the Holy Grail here, Wandjina? I can't sense it, so probably not. That's a shame. I guess it was too much to hope for. We'll find it one step at a time. Yeah, you're right. Say, is it true you're flying through space? Yep, I am. I'm actually flying through space right now. I know it's strange. So, like, don't you ever get lonely? Oh, no. Please don't be a hard issue for Voyager. Please don't make our bright boy sad. Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, of course I do. Aw. But that doesn't mean I'm sad. Oh. Whenever I start to feel lonely, I think about all the people and all the stars that saw me off. No matter how far away they are, they'll still be right here with me. As long as I have them, I'll be fine. Aw, how sweet. I see. Wow, now I'm kind of jealous. You're jealous. Nobody's ever seen me off before. We saw you off in Hawartoria. I think it could be argued that we saw you off in Hawartoria. But now things are different. Soul, what's up? Nothing. Come on, let's keep looking. Something wrong. I was just thinking how hard it must be for Wandjina. Huh? Demonic beasts. Excuse me. Let's go. Okay. Voyager is actually surprisingly mature. Although, to be fair, he is like... Voyager Space Probe launch. When was he launched? 47 to 100 on fusion, so hack level. You have to do 16% as well from before, so 16% after the very well. Okay. Yeah, Voyager's coming in on 50 years old here within the next couple of years. So yeah, it makes sense that Voyager would be mature for his age. It makes sense that he would be mature. Hold it at you two. Wait for the rest of us. Come on, Master. It's time for battle. Hurry. Voyager being mature makes sense, yes. Unknown. Let's go Creamhild. Why not? Probably on. Calm down, Creamhild. Calm down. No. Puppy. Currently practicing 29 to 100. Don't the best is 29. So, out of curiosity, Infinity Lord, why do you start from... I mean, you say you start from these other places just so you can get practice on some of the harder parts, right? Why did you start doing that rather than just trying to brute force it from the very beginning? Like, have you always done Geometry Dash levels in that way, or is it just something that works better for you? These are easy waves. So very easy. Melt is very good. Very strong. Melt, very strong. Second arrow. What did that say? Fill conditions. Okay, so this is a, this is one of those, huh? True, I guess it is a singularity F, isn't it? Makes sense, then. Alright, that's enough for today. Let's mark this area and head back to the campsite for now. What if the Holy Grail makes moves after we left? That's possible, but... I don't think we have to worry about that. I think the Holy Grail only runs away in response to our intentions. Like, whenever we're trying to catch it or something. Many other players use start positions to practice certain parts of it and will get 100, so that's why you do that. Okay, so it's what other people do. Interesting. I feel like if I played Geometry Dash, I would probably only... I would just try to brute force it right from the beginning. And probably end up getting frustrated when it does not work out that well for me, because I get too far into an area that I have no practice on. So yeah, I can see why having these separate start points is a good idea. Yeah, that's sort of my MO with things. I brute force it until I win. That's the way, I do it. I think. Really? Really? Plus, even though I can't tell exactly where it is, I do get the feeling it hasn't moved. I see. All the more reason to not force ourselves to keep searching right now. And since the other team hasn't contacted us, I doubt they've had any luck either. Alright, everyone. Let's go. Whee! What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? I just found a great stick. It really is. Wow, that's awesome. You know, I can understand Taisui's... You know what? I get where Taisui is coming from. It is hard to find a good stick. Is this... I mean, is he going to use this as a sword? What kind of stick is this, Taisui? Is it a sword? A lightsaber? Something else? Well, just be careful not to hit anyone with it. But that's the best part, Creamhild! That's the best part. I really am acting like a babysitter. Accept your fate. No, I'm not giving up yet. Even if I have slowly been coming to terms with it. Hang in there, Cream. Good luck. Yeah, persistence is good. I don't like my chances. Huh? Poor Creamhild. I mean, you know... Sieg is not really that childlike, you know... Sieg isn't really like a kid, so I guess she does deserve some chance to be more doting. Especially since Creamhild probably does not like Sieg's girlfriend with regards to Jean. So, you know, there is that to consider. True, they could break the stick if they hit somebody with it. Very true. I wonder how strong a stick would be in Saberlot's hands. Like, just a good stick. How deadly of a weapon could he turn that into with Eternal Arms Mastery? Hard demon you beat, Absence. It wasn't actually that bad. Difficulty was unbalanced. Like, first 35 was as hard as 30. So it was a top-heavy level, essentially. Look, it may not be Christmas, but I still have some presents for all you good children. Bananas. They're poisonous bananas. Ho ho ho. Excuse me while I go look for different presents. Poor Altera. Oh no, that's okay. We already have plenty of food. Thought you'd all be happy to get these. We really do appreciate the thought. I see. Well, Santa very much appreciates your smile, Voyager. In fact, I feel rejuvenated. It's too bad we can't eat them, but I still love getting presents. I can eat them. May I? No. As Santa, I want to give you a proper present you'll be happy to get. Aww. Don't worry, next time I'll get you a Christmas present you can not only eat, but enjoy as well. She does know it's nowhere near Christmas, right? Excuse you, Gordolf. It is plenty close to Christmas. 3 months, man. 3 months away. That's plenty of Christmas spirit time. Nobody in my family wants to get out the Christmas tree just yet. I've been asking for like 2 months if it's fine to get the Christmas stuff out, but no, it's too early. Halloween hasn't even come yet. It's frozen. Shh, don't ruin this for her. Huh? Don't tell me you're telepathic. No, I'm whispering. Wonderful day. I'm proud to see you coming into your own as Santa, Altera. You didn't think she was before? There's always more wool, room to grow. Take it from a sheep. Exactly, you take wool from sheep. Duh, Doomzid. What is it, Yagyu? I sense an assassin nearby. Assassin. Difficulty for fusion, it'll be hard as Magma Bond, maybe easier or harder. So, about the difficulty for high-end for hard demons. Okay. Man, Ricarbro! Okay, it should be cooked but thorough by now. Hey, this came out pretty good. I didn't do half bad. Beautiful night sky, toasty campfire. There's just something about a campfire that really puts you at ease. Man, Ricarbro! Who's there? Oh, Master. It's you. Sup? What am I doing here? Oh, I'm camping out. When I saw I could reshift to this jungle, I thought, hey, this place would be perfect. And now, here I am. Man, you really are a lot more daring than you seem, aren't you, man, Ricardo? Yeah, poor man Ricard, bro. He needs more friends. Or rather, he needs a boost in confidence, because I'm pretty sure plenty of people in Chaldea are his friends, you know. I figured I might not get another chance to go camping on my own like this. You're camping on your own? Is it fun? Of course it is, but, well, one disclaimer. Different people might enjoy different things about it. Yes, that's true. Just about everyone likes to spend time alone occasionally. Wow. I get what you mean. I can give you a tip if you want. If you ever want to try going it solo for real, ask the greatest survivalist of all time for help. Oh, who's that? Geronimo. You know, I can see it. I could definitely see Geronimo being an excellent survivalist. If only his skills would reflect that! Come on, Lasagna. Give Geronimo some proper rank-up quests or interludes to make his skills make sense. You know what? Give his quick evasion, his buster invincibility, and his arts anti-enforcement defense self-buffs. Do that, Lasagna. Do that. Make him the tankiest freaking unit there is. Excuse me. I'm completely sure that even if the whole world was destroyed, he'd find a way to survive. I mean, technically that happened. Alright, all that aside, since you're here, you can help too. You got it. Alright then, man Ricardo, I have a mission for you. Sure thing, I'll help out however I can. Get us some food, please. You got it. Hope you like chicken and beef. Could you scavenge some fruit too? Don't worry, the director will tell if it's safe. Since when am I the fruit expert? Alright, see you later. Sorry, I was popping my neck. Here we go. Got demonic beasts that could be made into beef, demonic beasts that are literal chickens, and some demonic beasts that I don't think are edible, just in case. Here's the fruit. No expert, but it should be safe to eat. Probably. What do you think? Fine, fine. Let's have a look. Well done, man, Ricardo. These are all perfectly safe. Sweet. Can I eat some now? Now, be patient. Let me send you some choice recipes from the database first. That sounds perfect. Alright, everyone, let's all work together to make a delicious dinner, shall we? Yeah! A 7 out of 10, but nothing special is absence. And that's the one you beat. That was great. Good night. The next day. We found the Holy Grail. Way to go. Now we just need to make sure it doesn't escape. Okay, Creamhill, would you go over the plan, please? If the Grail wants to fly away from us, we'll just fly to catch it. That's where you come in, Altera. Hang on, I'm watching a thing of Fusion. That looks overly complicated. When it splits into two, do you have to control both of them at the same time, or does one just mirror the other? Like, I don't know. I know it's a tap game, but I'm seeing the thing you're dashing through split into two multiple times. Good lord. Yeah. This just looks terrifyingly confusing. The last bit doesn't seem too bad with just avoiding a giant laser beam. Okay, I guess that wasn't the last bit. But it's towards the last bit. Yeah, that's something. That looks overly complex. Ho ho ho, leave it to me. And of course I, Doomsid, your heart's navigator, will be her wing sheep. Just try to have fun with it. You are, Santa. I will. Alright, I'll go wait to ambush it in the air. Right on. Oh, I'll be helping out with this Holy Grail hunt from now on, too, of course. So, you just want me to charge straight at it and capture it if I can, yeah? That's the plan. Okay, I got this. So what if it's got legs or flies around with jets? Okay, sorry, maybe I don't got this. Well, at least you're quick to come clean. Let's ride Brigliadoro. Took me a moment. Again, Holy Grail with legs. So ridiculous. Damn, that thing is fast. Be impressed later. Keep on it. Alright, come on, Brigliadoro. There are demonic beasts up ahead. You don't have to fight them, so just do your best to avoid them. Got it? Hey, where'd everyone else go? Max and the others are closing in on it from a different direction. I hope this works. Is there a reason it wouldn't? Let's just say this place is unusual, even as singularities go. I guess you're right. Now that you mention it, I did kind of feel like something was off, too. Oh well, we'll just have to give it our best. Keep going a little further, would you? Yes, ma'am. We're tracking the Holy Grail as well. It's moving fast, but it's at least heading in the direction we expected. That said, it could always break out the jets and fly off at any moment. We need to catch it. Yes, but as long as we have Altera come through, we should have a good chance. Demonic beasts detected. We only have a brief window to deal with them. Waiting your orders, Master. Let's do this. So I'm guessing this is a time limit kill. Was Reese AoE? I think she was. I probably should put my chocolate shake away before I suck it all down. Oh yeah, this is easy. Alright. While Lam fires off her NP and other attacks, I'm gonna put my chocolate shake away. Alright, choco shake put away. And I don't think it matters what Reese is. Lam is rinsing these fools. Unless something unexpected happens here, at least. Nope, nothing unexpected happened. Lam smash. I love it. Such a strong unit Lam is. So strong. She is my second highest waifu after all. I'd say as far as the waifu ranks goes, she is number 2. I mean, maybe. I think I do have some points in it, thinking about it. I feel like I did do 1 or 2 into it. The Holy Grail is taking flight again. Go, Altera! I'll prove I can ascend just as quickly as it can. Fantastical sheep streak across the night sky. Candy star. Photon ray. But then I gotta save for the extra class 1. And let me just say, it's weird that we got extra class 2 before extra class 1. Also, this frickin' Holy Grail. So far, so good. It's all up to you 3 now. The most difficult would be 2-player duels. Never beaten a 2-player duel level that's deep in difficulty. 2-player duels are normal duels. Different 2-player duels need 2 different inputs. That sounds like hell. We got this. Let's do it. I'm gonna get that Holy Grail. To make matters as simple as possible, you do not need to actually capture the Grail, just touching it should suffice. And ultimately, the Holy Grail is just a bundle of high-density magical energy. Of course, it can only grant wishes within the bounds of what magical energy it possesses. Really, that is one of the tragedies of this Holy Grail, and wish granters in general. Once someone takes them in their hands and wishes for something, they have to shut down and grant. Well, then I think the three of you working together might be able to catch it. Yeah. Well, why not just have Alter Ego be an extra class 1? Simple solution. Extra class 1 should have been, like, the first few extra classes that were released. So it should have been Ruler, Avenger, Alter Ego. Because I'm pretty sure that's the order of the first 3 extra classes. Now I'm gonna get it. Let's see what happens. Did it just teleport? Huh? Holy Grail just vanished. Holy Grail signal's gone. Did you touch it, Taisui? No, not yet. What just happened? Now it feels like the Holy Grail went really far away. Let's see. Okay, I got it. According to our map, it's about 300 kilometers from you now. Which must mean, no way, it teleported? Man, this is the most exciting Holy Grail I've ever seen. Out of all things, I thought I might try next. Teleporting certainly wasn't on the list. Yeah, I totally thought it was going to grow a giant drill out of the cup portion and drill into the ground to escape underground. How did it go, Master? No luck. I see. Oh well. We'll just have to try again. Can you take us to Wandjina? Wandjina? Yeah. No problem. Although I don't know if I can take any more people than before. No, then don't worry about me. I wasn't supposed to race shift here anyway. Good point. Let's prioritize the servants Shiba said were a good match for this mission. I guess that makes sense. I guess. Still. See you later. Okay, here goes. We're breaking free, we're soaring, we're flying. Oh, they flew out of here in no time. I knew it. Something still feels off about this place. Hopefully I'm just imagining it. Oh no. Who's the traitor? Surely not Wandjina. Surely she's not going to betray us, right? Section 5. Wandjina and the very excited Sun King reigning in the desert. Section 5. I have no idea if this one might be the last one for today? Unlocked so far? Maybe? I honestly don't know. Guess I'll find out. I suppose I will find out. Hi again. It's me, Wandjina. We just rode the wind to chase up to the Holy Grail. Again. The wind took us far away from the tropical island, too. Hang on. What is this place? You're playing Hollow Knight for the first time. Well, good luck with Hollow Knight. From what I understand, I mean, I've seen people play it. It definitely seems like a fun game, but it seems like it could also be a difficult game, and, you know, at least if you end up enjoying it, you will not have to wait to play Silksong. At least if you do enjoy Hollow Knight, you do not have to wait long for Silksong. And I guess Hollow Knight is also pretty darn cheap, all things considered. What is this place? Well, anyway, after we flew for a while, we all landed safely. There we found... Dun dun. 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 A desert. And a pretty big one at that. Based on the composition of the sand, it looks to be the Taklamakan, or maybe the Gobi Desert? We're just not getting enough observational data right now. Oh yeah, I like how that island they just left was a generic tropical island rather than somewhere specific like Hawaii. Unfortunately, I expect this anomaly will only worsen, not improve. As I suspected, it looks like... Let's look into it more before we contact the field team. We don't want Sol and his team worrying for no good reason. Good idea. Desert. This is scary. It is. Why? I mean, just look, there's no water anywhere. It makes sense that she would not be too happy. It is. Despite how many game journalists and such say it's not a good idea to be only $20, it is an excellently priced game. I see, you're the spirit of rain and air, so it makes sense you wouldn't like the desert. I guess. Me, as long as I'm not outside, I don't care whether I'm surrounded by dirt or water. I need to find the Holy Grail quickly. Which direction did it go off to? This way? Oh, I think something's weird. Something weird's that way with it, too. Something weird. Is this someone's house? I don't think it's a human town. There does seem to be someone's residence here. Maybe they'll know something that could help us, or maybe they're trying to acquire the Holy Grail for themselves. By the way, we should hurry and find it. Yeah, let's go. I wonder who it could be. I wonder. Some giant rook golems. Interesting. Hostiles encountered. They don't seem to be too many, though. Then we will dispatch them quickly and be on our way. Let us begin. I don't think it really matters who I bring. I think I've kind of perfectly demonstrated that no matter who I bring, someone else is gonna be kind of rinsing for the most part. Seeing how things go, that's certainly not ominous at all. Yes. So, not even Lamb is considered human. That's mean. Hey, J6, welcome to the stream. Howdy things. Same person who did this event is El Malloy. I've only seen the one season of the El Malloy Case Files, but I have read up on some of the stuff that goes on in the case files as well, and it definitely seems interesting. It is certainly interesting. But howby things, J6, howby things. What did this thing get? Just an attack boost? Yeah. This big guy is kind of about to go bye-bye. Do that. And do that. Want to get a good order of operations there. Bop, boop, bop. I guess this section being the last section is probably good, since I do have that seminar about internships in IT tonight that I need to go to, so can't be too late of a stream. Oh no, J6, that's not good. You're okay. That is good that you're okay, but falling down the stairs is what was not good. I'm glad you're okay, but, you know, hope that there is no... You caught yourself. Okay, that's good. Catching yourself is always a good thing. It means that you've got good hand-eye and all that kind of stuffs. Wait, that Sphinx creature is... Wow, it really went flying. Yay. Nice job, Wandjina. Thanks. That was amazing, Wandjina. Only your right side you caught, your bum hurts, and your right elbow stings. I mean, hopefully it's just some mild bruising and nothing more. That is my hopes. You know, the last one you sent flying looked a little different from the others. Yeah, you're right. The other creatures were sand golems, but that one looked like a sphinx. Only thing is, it was way too weak for a divine beast. Maybe it was just a convincing look-alike. Something wrong, Mashu? Oh no, I'm just kind of getting a bad feeling about this. Are you sure? Yes, it's just like in the back of my mind, but it's enough to bother me. Yes, I do hope you are doing good, J6. Continue to do good as well. Crackle the neck. Next node. Begin. Soul, mash. You should know that there's a large structure in the direction Wandjina suggested. Looks like a pyramid. Wait, does that mean you're in Egypt? No, Da Vinci. We're just in a generic desert landscape. Hey, Zahak. Welcome to the stream. How be things? Pyramid, huh? Great. As long as it's not on top of a castle with another castle on top of it, we will be fine. What is it, Master? Is something wrong? Are pyramids bad things? Oh no, it's not that, Wandjina. The pyramid's not a problem. The problem is, if the pyramid is new, it means there'll be an unpleasant incident we'll have to deal with. Incident? Anyway, let's go. Maybe we'll get lucky. Well, I wish you luck on your Hollow Knight journey. Have you come to answer for your crimes against my Sphinx? Yes, sadly, yes. So this is why I had the bad feeling earlier. The incident was clear. The singularity harbored a desert. My presence here was inevitable. For it is only fair to let my Sphinxes have freedom to stretch their wings once in a while. And then you came along and smacked a stray Sphinx, the avatar of storms, and servant to my god kingly self, across its nose. A sign of respect for the courage it took to offer such an insult, I'll be merciful and confine myself to a single strike of divine punishment. Now let those responsible for this crime step forth. He's really mad, isn't he? But how be things, Zahak? How be things? Bow down, bow down. Pharaoh Ozymandias tamed the divine sphinxes with his own 2 hands. Even one that strayed from the pack was surely strong, courageous, and polite to a fault. I mean... Is this because I punched that creature as hard as I could? Oh, so it was you who made my Sphinx tremble with fear. It wasn't my fault. It attacked us first, with golems. Of course it did. I've told the Sphinxes to kill anyone who dares to approach my pyramid. Still, I see. +3 to Dark Tamamo. For Ozymandias, I would like to say something, if you don't mind. This girl might be a servant, but she's still a child at heart. I urge you to be lenient with her. I mean, technically, she's older than, you know, most of existence, so... Well, not most of existence, but she's probably as old as the planet itself, so, you know, I would not call her a child. Just saying. Not too surprising. Jigster comes and goes. Let's see. Jigster. He has not put points into any. Oh, looks like it was 17 days ago was the last time. 17 days ago was the last time he was here and did some point spending. I agree with Cleopatra, Pharaoh Ozymandias. Soul, I trust you are here for the Holy Grail. Yes. I see. Well, this is a strange turn of events. A strange turn of events? But first, I, Pharaoh Ozymandias, shall pass judgment. Oh. Dun dun. As this crime was unwittingly committed by a great spirit, I grant her full pardon. Woo! Pharaoh Ozymandias. Even if they hail from a foreign land, rain and water deserve our love. You know, that does make sense for a pharaoh of Egypt. Honestly, most cultures do venerate, rain and water. So it does make sense. It does make sense. What'd you get, Zahak? What did thou get? Nice! How difficult of a trophy was that one? And so I shall aid you in your hunt for that running, flying Holy Grail. However, should I succeed in this hunt, I shall claim the Holy Grail for myself. Hey, what? I don't think we agreed on that. The Holy Grail hunt shall begin tomorrow. Nitocris, Cleopatra, show our guests to their sleeping quarters. I must prepare for tomorrow's hunt. Oh. I feel like I would do that one. If I had the game, I would do that just because I'm kind of, pick up everything and want to craft everything. Compulsive, that's what it is. That's the word I was looking for. I'm very compulsive about that kind of stuff. Yes, Pharaoh. Which boss is the question, Infinity Lord? Because there are a lot of bosses in Hollow Knight. So now we're in a contest. I'm still not sure how that happened. There's one item, need to craft 2 items. Ah. I see. No wonder he's such a strong contender for the title of most selfish king in Chaldea. I guess he's a contender, but there is a definitive champion of that. This promises to be deeply irritating. Don't speak with such insolence about Pharaoh Ozymandias, the Sun King and King of Architecture. I only stated a fact. That aside, I'm amazed Pharaoh Ozymandias built a whole new pyramid. I guess I should have expected as much from him. Oh yes, and it's not just any pyramid either. It's not? How so? Oh, does it transform? That would be so cool. I don't think so. The pyramid is a wellness center. That's right. A wellness center? To be more specific, a wellness and beauty center. The Gruz Mother. I have vague thought processes from watching people play Hollow Knight. Yep, okay. I had a vague image in my head, but now that I'm seeing an image, yeah. Memory is flashing back. We have a sauna, hot springs, facial massage, aromatherapy, and so much more. And Pharaoh Ozymandias didn't build those facilities for himself. He built them as a reward for us. We know Pharaoh Ozymandias tends to invite misunderstandings a lot, but he's actually very kind. A wellness and beauty center. Since you'll all be staying here anyway, why not try the facilities for yourself? That sounds like a wonderful idea, especially with the Holy Grail hunt not beginning until tomorrow, in which case, don't mind if I do. In fact, I'll go right there this instant. Nice. Couldn't be the one time, then 5 minutes later you came in and beat it. Well done, Infinity Lord. Well done. That was a lot of words. I don't really understand what you're talking about, but I'm glad you're having fun. Barley on. Don't be silly, Wandjina. You're going to enjoy this too. I am. Well, I'm not sure if the Great Spirit of Rain and Wind would enjoy a sauna, but aside from that... Oh no. Wah, wah. You'll get it, man. You will get it, I'm sure. Let's just try them out for now. Okay. So refreshed. Man, I wish I could go to a spa, but there's like no spas around where I live. Indeed, the gentle breeze is quite refreshing. I can't take it anymore. Too hot. But it was a real fun heat. It was nothing like the dampness inside the ground. I really like the hot springs too. Those were great. Welcome back, Senpai. How was the sauna? Oh yeah, I'm lightheaded and dizzy, but it's fun. I see you enjoyed the sauna too, Wandjina. I did the full combo. Sauna, massage, aromatherapy, one after another. Massage sounds like such a good time. My muscles are just... I mean, my muscles aren't stiff, but I feel like a good massage would just get a bit of tension. Especially because I've been doing some proper incline, or knee push-ups now, rather than incline push-ups. And, like, the very first few days I did it, my whole left shoulder was just tense bundle of muscles. But now that I'm doing them, it's not so much tense anymore, but I feel tightness, you know? And I don't know if a massage would help overall or not. Because I don't think I actually told you guys all, but when I did my weigh-in about a week ago, I had lost another 4 pounds over the course of August. So I am approaching 20 pounds lost overall, which is amazingly good off of purely exercise. Like, 20 pounds from just exercising alone is amazingly good, I feel. And by all projections, I have good projections that I'm going to lose another at least 15, maybe more, off of purely exercise without any dietary changes. So here is hoping. But in seriousness, I do wonder if a massage would help. Because I mean, I'm not really fatigued. I've built up my stamina quite a bit now, but still. What a luxurious surprise this has been, especially for Singularity. Life is good. I bet a friend of mine would be asking for some cold champagne if she was here. No, wait, maybe they'd go for old school by asking for an ice-cold beer. I don't care what drink I get as long as it's ice-cold and goes down easy. Beer is good, as is cold sake. Sake, as in Japanese rice wine. That does sound good right now. I'm so glad to hear you all enjoyed my wellness and beauty center. All I have to do now is make it perfect. All you have to do now is to make it perfect is figure out how to drag Lord Caesar here. I'm not saying he couldn't, but generally speaking, you shouldn't force people to do things they don't want to do, Cleopatra. Anyway, come with me, my ally. We've got some new delicious Egyptian cuisine for your dinner. Egyptian cuisine? I have no idea what kind of Egyptian cuisine there could be. I'm gonna look that up right now. What are some Egyptian cuisine? Rice stuffed vegetables and grape leaves, hummus, falafel, shawarma, kebabs, and kofta. I've heard of some of those words, but I've never had any of those things. Does that mean food is different when you go to different places? Do people eat different things depending on where they're from? Yes, that's right. Though a lot of food cultures do use many of the same ingredients. I'd say the biggest difference between regional cuisines is how the ingredients are prepared. The world is a big place, and people from different regions tend to prefer different kinds of cuisine. That's very true. For example, the people who lived in cold areas gravitate towards warm dishes. And of course, the reverse is also true, with people who live in warm climates preferring cold dishes. See, the only reason I know what shawarma is because of the original Avengers movie. That is, like, the only reason I know what shawarma is. And it doesn't seem bad. I feel like I would... If you could just have a straight-up only beef shawarma, beef or pork, or chicken maybe, then maybe I'd be fine with it. But it just looks like... There often looks like there's so many veggies and stuff, you know? That's a good point. I remember reading how people in China's humid region came to prefer spicy foods that help them sweat. The thinking was that the extra sweat would end up helping them stay cool. Wow, cuisine is so much fun! Indeed, food is one of the most significant aspects of human culture. I do hope you enjoy Egyptian cuisine, Great Spirit Wandjina. Okay. I'm gonna look up a recipe. I see. How about homemade? That was great. Because, I mean, I guess, it depends if there's spices. Because, I mean, if I just, like, take whatever the shawarma bread is and stuff it with meat, is it really a shawarma, you know? Or is there a special sauce or seasoning that makes it more authentic shawarma than just stuffing a bunch of making a cone out of the type of bread and filling it with beef? I guess it really comes down to the spices and stuff, doesn't it? If that is a big contender for making a difference. I'm stuffed. I really like that mutton stuff. Ooh, mutton is good. Oh no, Doomsid! I'm glad you like it. Lamb dishes have been a staple of Egyptian diet since we first began recording our history. Alright, now that our bellies are full, I have a message from Pharaoh Ozymandias. In short, he's come up with some ground rules for the Holy Grail hunt tomorrow. Ground rules. The sauces could be the killer for me. Pharaoh Ozymandias will be riding a Sphinx, and he'll graciously provide a Sphinx for you to ride as well. Speaking of Sphinxes, there's a small event involving them tomorrow. It's during this event that you'll choose which Sphinx you would like to ride. Please also note that a Sphinx can only carry up to 4 riders. Pharaoh Ozymandias will of course be riding alone, since he is a rider by class. I bet he thinks the perfect way to level the playing field. Well, of course it is. Oh, my ally, Master Soul's participation has already been decided, so you'll have to choose the remaining 3 riders yourself. I don't like mayo, honestly. You should also be aware that this desert is home to other summoned servants. I'm told they'll be taking a part in this hunt as well, in teams of 2. Pharaoh Ozymandias thought it would be too dull otherwise. Naturally, the team that manages to acquire the Holy Grail will be the winner. Should the Holy Grail manage to escape, the contest will end in a draw. So basically, we wait for the countdown, then I'll go after the Holy Grail on a Sphinx at the same time. Yep, that's right. Alright everyone, we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, Nito Burrito. Melted cheese is good. I do like the melted cheese. I mean, at that point, it's kind of a burger, you know. Let's decide who will go with Master tomorrow. First should be Wandjina. She can track the Holy Grail, even the rest lose sight of it. Okay, I'll do my best. For the second, I would say we can take care of the necessity of Mash's presence as red. Thank you. I'll do my best as well. That just leaves one more. Ho ho ho. Shall I go with him then? You, huh? Yes, that should be fine. What do you all think? I have no objections to Altera as our third member, but I would like to hear your opinion as well. If you think Altera is a good fit for this, Creamhill, then I don't have a problem. Agreed. Auto or not, she should still make for a fine rider. Right, at worst she can pursue the Holy Grail herself if she must. Don't worry, Santa will take care of it. Now we just have to relax and enjoy tomorrow as best we can. mushroom is good bulk food since well-rounded for protein and veggies. I'm not really looking for bulking. I'm more just slimming down. Like, I am taking some protein. Like, I have a protein-based milk rather than normal milk, and I'm taking a protein yogurt once a day. But that's for more building lean muscle than actually bulking up, because I want to lose fat, not just put on straight muscle, personally. And it's working, you know? It is working. Of course it is. At least Pharaoh thinks so. Very well, I'll allow it. Yeah, he's definitely thinking this is a game, ain't he? My point in this is, instead of spending all our energy worrying about the Holy Grail, we should focus on having fun. The same kind of fun we have at Christmas, or in a piping hot sauna. Okay, I'll have fun then. Good girl. A positive attitude is one of the most powerful weapons you can have in the wide open sky. Ooh, looks like my plan to completely erase my presence so nobody would notice me worked. Now you've merely been relegated to backup, Lord Doomsid. Oh. Yes, oh. Alright, let's turn in early today. I'm sure we'll have no trouble sleeping after all that delicious Egyptian food. Sleep tight, everyone. Oh, are we all gonna sleep here today? That sounds like so much fun. We're gonna rest up too. We'll be in the next room over if you need anything. Good night. Somebody thinks the best, but I don't mind sleeping in a nice soft bed either. Now then, I dig you have something you wish to discuss, Lady Creamhild. Yes, I do. It's about Wandjina. She has no ulterior motives whatsoever. What we see is what we get. I'm certain of it. I cannot point to anything concrete, but I have absolute faith in my intuition. It'd be easier if she did have an ulterior motive. That way, if she betrayed us, we could just take our vengeance and be done with it. So what do we do now? Putting Wandjina aside for now, the singularity still doesn't make any sense. I agree. Take the geography, for instance. None of us can even say what desert this is, or where it is for that matter. We went from Sydney to the US to a tropical island, and now we're in a desert. Taken at face value, that would suggest this is an exceptionally large singularity indeed. True, but if it is, then this just raises other questions. I assume you mean distance. Yes, exactly. That's the problem right there. Regardless, I'm certain the people at Chaldea are not merely sitting by idly twiddling their thumbs. I'm sure they're not. I suppose all we can do for now is await their analysis. I only hope the children don't wind up getting hurt in all this. And there again, I sound like a babysitter. Maybe it's time I make my peace with it. Lady Creamhild. Once you give up, that's that. No? Yes, you're right. I refuse. I'll not give up no matter what may come. Good, I see the contestants are all here. Nitocris, do the honors. Yes, Pharaoh Ozymandias. Attention, everyone. We are about to begin the Holy Grail hunt. Who's cheering? Where'd that come from? There's nothing a Pharaoh cannot do. In this particular case, I essentially bottled cheers from elsewhere and released them just now. Which is to say, I record them. Easier way to say it there, Leo. It was just the sound of a recording. Master Mash, Altera, Wandjina, good luck! We'll be cheering for you. Thank you, everyone. The next present I deliver will be the Holy Grail. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we'll actually be the ones taking the Holy Grail. Who is it? Adelante! Avesbron! That's right, I'm not about to set a hunt out, no matter what the query. Hey, Adelante! We have some children with... We're bringing a child with us that really wants to get the Holy Grail. Do you mind just sitting this one out, Adelante? You like making kids happy, right? Right? Which, really thinking about it, it's strange that she has not been a Santa yet. Avesbron and Adelante. Looks like we'll have to even fiercer competition. That's okay, I'm still gonna win. Listen up, everyone. The Holy Grail was last seen heading west across this desert. I've embedded your sphinxes with a spell that will let them detect the Holy Grail's location, at least to a certain extent. But be warned that your sphinx alone won't be enough to complete this hunt. Now please, come this way and choose which sphinx you'll be riding. Rest assured, they are all practically identical with respect to their abilities. And the only notable difference between them are the levels of motivation. Now please, make your choice. Master, would you mind choosing our Sphinx for us? Sure thing. Sitting it perfectly straight, lazily rolled over, pawing at the ground in frustration while pointedly refusing to face you. You know, I think in this instance, we're going with Sphinx B. Understood. Okay then, Hall Riders, please nod your Sphinxes. Thank you, Sphinx B. Okay, Fair Osmandius, Team Chaldea is on their Sphinx. Let's do this. Good, that's the spirit. Nitocris, give us the signal. Understood, Fair Osmandius. Sphinxes, line up. On the count of 5, I will wave my staff to sound the start of the hunt. That'll be your signal to begin. Is everyone ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, begin. Go, let's go. Lazy Sphinxes are probably... The Lazy Sphinx is probably the better one. Sphinx C is the one that Wandjina punched out in the beginning. That's a good choice as well, but I think Sphinx B is the more... Like, it acts lazy, but that just means it's competent, you know? This is amazing. It's even as fun as riding in the wind. Alright, it's much bumpier than I had anticipated. Please let me know if you get motion sickness, Master. I'll just stick to Zerko. But I'll stay close behind so I don't get in the Sphinx's way. Roger. Ho ho ho, just leave everything to Santa. This horse rides quite roughly. Perhaps I shall call it a war elephant rather than a horse. Avasbron, what are you doing? I made a golem to completely cancel out all this jostling. Good grief. So far we're in the lead, the group of 4 is in second, and Ozymandias is dead last. Now we just have to see when, where, and which of the competition will strike. I don't trust Ozzy. Good, very good. What entertainment. Come, my Sphinx, run as fast as you like and show me the way to the Holy Grail. I don't know if I'm getting enough ha's there with my laughs. Do you guys think I'm hitting all the ha's that Ozymandias is doing? Because he does quite a lot of ha's. Okay, we're getting closer, but it won't be long before the Holy Grail notices us and sends demonic beasts to get in our way. So we're going to have to settle this as soon as we can. Then, Altair and I will team up to take them out quickly. Excuse me. Oh. Scared us. My apologies, that was not my intent. I was only going to mention that the demonic beasts would be making an appearance soon, and we wanted to know if you would like to work together to fight them. That we are competing against one another is to capture the Grail does not mean we should let demonic beasts impede us. Good point, if you wouldn't mind teaming up, that would be great for us. Of course, once the beasts are defeated, both sides will be free to try and steal and march on the other. What do you mean? I mean that we'll go back to our race once we have dealt with these enemies. Got it. Good, let us begin. Alright, how difficult of a node is this one gonna be? And one more section I did catch you say that there. That's fine. That's fine, as long as it's not a super long section, I should be good. Because the seminar is at 9. Thank you guys for the support, but... Yeah, this is... I don't foresee many issues here. Hey, Adelante, stop cheating. I had that. I had that. That's not bad, though. I can definitely handle that. I could have done that last time, but it's fine. Lamb, lamb, splash. Good. But I'm honestly excited for my seminar tonight. It's not a proper lesson, it's just, you know, like I said, something with regards to internships in IT, and it mentioned possibly finding either local or online ones, so I have no idea how the heck it would help me find a local internship, but if it helps me find an online internship, then I might well do it. Also, I should mention this is the last week there is going to be a Wednesday stream for a while, because starting next week on the... I think it's going to be the 17th, is when my next semester begins. And in that semester, I have Wednesday seminars. So, yeah. I'm thinking of either going to do Thursday stream to coincide and keep up with the night range stuffs, or a Tuesday. I'm not sure just yet, but I will come to a decision eventually. Eventually is the key word. Oh, that takes care of most of them. Now then, we best be on our way. Goodbye, everyone. Take care now. Sphinx, initiate Golem Boost. Huh. Spawn just deployed a golem behind their Sphinx. Now the golem's pushing them to speed them up. That's not really going to help, though. That remains to be seen. And we better hurry. Da Vinci, what is fair Ozymandias doing right now? Holy Grail demonic beast showed up near him, too. But, instead of approaching Ozymandias' Sphinx, it headed straight for you guys. Oh, that was too fast to even read. On top of that, Ozymandias himself is being really, really loud. No limits fair's creation. Look at my works, all ye mighty, and kneel before me. That's crazy. All we can do now is go even faster. Come on. Radio. Yes, I will be sure to announce it in the Discord when the new schedule is up. I'm debating trying to make a schedule on the Discord as well, but I am not sure exactly how I want to do that. Because I used to... So what I used to do way back is I would get a calendar for the coming month and just post what days streams are going to be on. But that felt very restrictive in a way, you know? Because there's things like this where the FGO event happened to come out on a Thursday, so I wanted an FGO stream on a Friday. So it just feels kind of restrictive. Get back here. It's running. It's running again. Looks like you got it rattled. I knew when I saw it jump a little when we got close. Ho ho ho. Are you having fun, Wandjina? Welcome back, J6. Oh yeah, I am. Is that okay? Sure, why not? Of course not. Santa sees no issues with you enjoying yourself. Yay. Okay, let's go for it. Master Fair Ozymandias is gaining on us. I mean, I still can't see him, but I hear him getting louder. I'm concerned about Adelante and Altera and Avasbron too. I think I'll peel off and go keep an eye on them. Let's go, Zerko. Thank you, Altera. Good, we almost have it. Partheon. Huh? It vanished. Interesting. Did it just teleport? I suppose such a thing isn't out of question with the energy of a Holy Grail. You've got to be kidding me. We nearly had it. It's alright, Adelante. That teleportation was an act of desperation. It should have not gone so far as to allow it to evade your keen nose. The Holy Grail has no scent. Ah, drat. So if you're sure it's not that far away, then we should be fine. Instead of looking for the Holy Grail, I can just look for the animals that were near it. Such animals are sure to be disturbed by the Grail's sudden appearance. Once I spot that... No limit to Pharaoh's power. Kneel before me, sun descends, and here in our unlimited brilliance. Can you still do it? Don't get your hopes up. Yeah, Ozzy be loud. Teleported, but it's pretty close. Anyway, I just can't do something as powerful as teleport itself willy-nilly. And even if it can, it won't be able to cover the kind of distance it did before easily. This might be our chance. Yeah, this time I'm not gonna let the Holy Grail go. Let's do it. Alright. Why are you giving me a choice to choose? Oh, man. I have no idea who I want to use here, guys. You know? Like, maybe if you have your own... No, I have my own. So, there... If you're gonna just put us in a battle with a forced unit, then just throw us into the battle. Don't give us the choices here. Don't give us that whole starting screen. Just toss us right into the battle. The Holy Grail does not look like this, I don't think. Evasion at the end of turn. Lovely stuff. Okay. Boop bop beep. I mean, I suppose, but it's still kind of a little bit silly. Excuse me. Okay, now as it's just a single evasion, right? Yes. We're gonna go do dot deet. Excuse me. It's interesting. Like I said in my reply, I understood some of the things going on there. Some being the keyword. Most, I have no idea what was going on. But, you know, that's not too surprising. Again, I have very rudimentary SQL knowledge. Oh, now it does invincibility. I didn't see that changed. Passive. Oh no, it gained invincibility and evasion. Oh, it's invincible for the whole turn, huh? Wow, game. Wow. So fair. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, very rudimentary SQL knowledge. Absolute zero Java knowledge. The Java will not be coming through until December. Maybe earlier. It depends on what's all available on Beat.dev. It's fine. We got this. Wandjina will win. This first bar, at least. The second bar, I don't know. On the on. Pardon the yawn. Oh, well, that wasn't too bad. It was not bad at all. Interesting that you have your death already, like the day you die already figured out. That's something a lot of people don't know. Why is it Wednesday that you're going to die? Out of curiosity, J6. Teleport again, but it's still close. There, I found it. Now we should... Oh. It teleported to the one that wasn't coming after it. Of course. For Ozymandias is practically on top of the Holy Grail. Night Rain? Makes sense. What do we do now, Master? Huh. And now my victory is assured. Enough, I have no further need of you. Begone. What? I'm confuzzled. It looked like Pharaoh Ozymandias just let it go without doing anything. What is it? Why are you all standing there with your mouths agape? Did you let the Holy Grail go? You have eyes, no? Now go, commoners. While you stand here gawping, the Holy Grail draws further away. I, Ozymandias, King of Kings, on the other hand, could not care less about it. Understand? Now go. Act. Move. It's time for you depart. It's time you departed for the next land. Huh? I'm not sure where this is coming from, but I'm sure you're really talking down to us. Of course, I'm a pharaoh. I stand above everything in this world. You're no exception to that rule, Great Spirit. If you want something, act. Charge ahead. Struggle as a human would if you must. Very good. By the glory of the great Pharaoh Ozymandias, I sanction everything pertaining to this incident. What? So does that mean we can go after the Holy Grail? I just said I sanction it!
Wandjina. It does sound like Pharaoh Ozymandias is okay with it. Let's meet back with the others and resume our chase. Okay, thanks, Mr. Down Talker.
Mr. Down Talker.
What did you just do, Pharaoh Ozymandias?
I let them all go on their way, of course. For us, the wind and rain are blessings. So it is only right to let the Great Spirit who presides over them have a bit of fun playing with the Holy Grail. Now that just leaves you there. The two heroic spirits given special permission to take part in this contest. What is it, Pharaoh? I'm still sulking after letting the Holy Grail get away from me so easily. Phooey. Yes, that was a pity, but I'm prepared to offer my respect in light of your valiant efforts. Cleopatra, entertain them.
That's Pharaoh Ozymandias. Tell me, Lady Adelante. Do you have any interest in spas? Not especially. Come now, don't be like that. Please, just try it. I just had a great idea. I'm going to make my neck golem out of aromatherapy candles. Oh, Avesbron. That sounds like a very expensive golem. Very impractical as well. I mean, with that much aromatherapy candles stacked up, you're probably just gonna gas people out if you light them up. Section 6, the floating singularity. Alright, yes, I still have about an hour 15 until, well, an hour 13 roughly until seminar starts, so I've still got time to do this section. Floating singularity. Hi there, it's me, Wandjina. I wonder if they're on to me. Fun should last forever and ever. At least, I think so. But the other me doesn't agree, which is why she's chasing the Holy Grail. 2 Wandjinas? Interesting. Let's see, where did they go this time? Oh, that's a lot of pumpkins. Do they really need so many? Pumpkins? Chill has run down my spine. Hi, puppy. What are you doing here? Halloween is still a ways off. Not really. It's kind of closer than Christmas, and I'm all for getting Christmas decorations up already. Also, I just now realized how long her fingers are in this ascension. They're like long fingers. Wait, don't tell me you just couldn't wait for another second for Halloween, could you? Yes. Hi, what's Halloween? Who's this? Come on, what is it? You want to know that badly, huh? Okay, I'll tell you. Halloween is a grand yearly reckoning, a huge annual festival where we ward off bad fortune and bring in good luck. We live for Halloween, and we die for Halloween. Well, I might not go that far. But as far as events go, it's easily bigger than Christmas and Valentine's Day combined. Easily. Sounds like fun. Oh yes, it's very fun. Although, that reminds me. Could you help me with something, puppy? Maybe. Depends what it is. You know how Halloween tends to attract lots of dead spirits, right? I was just thinking I want to tidy them up before the festival begins. So it's a good thing you shut up now. Come on, let's get to work. I suppose it shouldn't come to any surprise that Elizabeth Bathory would be unfairly selfish with our time. Oh well, I suppose it's not a problem for the time being. Come, everyone, let's prepare for battle. But yes, I just now realized how long her fingers are. I take in new aspects about servants every time I see them. Most characters drawn by Watto have long fingers. Hang on, I'll verify that. Oh, oh, let's see. Watto. Wada. So the illustrator, Wada Arto, is responsible for The Umus. Oh wow, I didn't wipe them all out. That's kind of embarrassing. Hang on. Push some buttons. I guess I didn't push all the buttons. All the buttons. Doop, dop, doop. I'd say Umu has normally sized fingers. Well, they're a little bit... Okay, so the fingers on Umu's right hand are a little long, but on her left hand they look proportionally correct in her first ascension. And then they even out in the second ascension because the hand is wrapped around a sword. And in the costume 1, it's fine. Same with costume 2 and 3. Okay, so Umu is pretty okay. Good lord, she's responsible for a lot of them. You know, I don't think Melt even has fingers to be drawn, so... King Protea is a giant, so... Nursery Rhyme is a book. Wow, Wado is responsible for a lot of characters being drawn, though. Pretty much most of the extras. Like, most of the extraverse, huh? Most extraverse seems to be a Wada Arco drawing. There we go, that looks much better. Thanks, puppy. You're welcome. Elizabeth. Yes. Well, I can't say I'm too surprised since this happens fairly regularly. But as you said, Halloween is still a ways off. So why is all this here right now, along with Castle Sajet? Good question. You don't even have a Holy Grail. Second or third ascension. Sure I do. I've had it lying on the ground, see? You tripped over it? Everything about you's obscenely unfair, isn't it? Aw, stop. You'll make me blush. I don't think that's a compliment. Ellie-chan. That is not a compliment. Wasn't No, wait, maybe I am. Look at this. Look at how Mash and Master are just going along with this. We're used to it. Plus, you know, I am a Liz-bian, after all. This is Ellie we are talking about. Anything goes with Elizabeth. Well, never mind that now. Ellie, I mean Elizabeth. Just stay where you are, okay? Don't move, and whatever you do, do not let go of that grail. I don't know, I don't think Ganesha's fingers are that long in the second ascension. They're like hamster-sized. Third ascension, I can see it, though. Third ascension with that wave, I can see it. Although, I guess proportionally, it still is, like, hand probably the size of one's face, and kind of tracks. But I guess those are some pretty long fingers. Wait, why are you all creeping toward me? And why are you all looking at me like that? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Slowly. Slowly. Everyone, get ready. Oh, what the? Oh no! Ellie! That's one hell of a grip. I'll go after them. Zurko. Oh boy, are you gonna mix me and Zurko up in the confusion? No, you didn't. You've grown so much, Altera. I got away again. Should we be worried? What if it grants her wish? No, I don't think we have to worry about that. I can only guess, but I believe Elizabeth's wish was already granted. She also seemed to be genuinely distressed by her sudden flight. Looks like Team Ellie's blasting off again! But anyway, we should go after her. Wandjina, get ready to... Hold it. I feel bad for Elizabeth, but before you go running after the Grail again, I want to make sure of something. And to be clear, I really do feel bad for Elizabeth here. Something happened. Sienna and I have been investigating the singularity ever since you all arrived. It's bigger than any other singularity we've ever seen, big enough that it actually made us wonder if it covered the whole Earth. But it doesn't, and if it did, the distances wouldn't make sense. Knew something off about them distances. Oh, so you figured it out too, huh? Did you? So the distances we've been flying didn't make sense. Not a bit. For example, the distance from Australia, where you started out, to America is about 15,000 kilometers. And yet, you got to America from Australia in less than 10 minutes. The same thing happened with the tropical island in that vaguely Asian desert. But that was a real Grand Canyon. You're right, it was, and so was Sydney and everything in between. They were all real. Which means the only difference between this place and the real world is, you guessed it, the distance between the places. In that singularity, I'd estimate there's no more than 10 kilometers between Australia and America. And not just them either, this would apply to everywhere you visited as well. Then does that mean the singularity is shrinking? Earth? If it is, then the damage it could cause until we can restore it would be absolutely catastrophic. No, it's not like that. Wandjina. Ah, so you did know. I thought you might. Alright, you're going to tell us everything you know now. Oh, but don't worry, we're not concerned about you secretly betraying us or masterminding this whole thing or anything. If you were, I suspect Yagi sort of would have been saying something about it already. I will not cut her down. From what I've seen, Lady Wandjina is far from evil. And if she was... Yikes. So let me just make sure. The singularity isn't shrinking the Earth, nor is it having any detrimental effects on the real world. Do I have that right? Of course, I'd never destroy this planet or its people. Oh, but since I didn't tell you any of this before, I wouldn't blame you if you don't believe me. Wandjina. Ho ho ho. Don't worry, I know that you're a good girl. Santa can tell if someone's naughty or nice. Just a glance and I call it my Santa eye. Thank you. I know you're a good kid too. You might not be aware of this, but we actually go way back. Huh? Well, that's a doomsday mystery for another time. Please don't mind me. Okay, now that we've laid safety concerns to rest, let's put a pin in this discussion and go after Elizabeth. Can you tell us where the Holy Grail is, Wandjina? I'll look for it now. Found it! Looks like it's flying north of here. Can you catch up to it? Of course! Let's go! We're off to save Elizabeth. I can't think of anything more to say. Geek. Final arrow of today, probably. Okay. So this means given this... I feel like we are approaching the conclusion for this all, just because the, reveal of Wandjina having some knowledge feels like sort of a near climax sort of thing. So I definitely feel like we are approaching the end game, so I imagine we're probably going to finish this event Monday. There they are. Puppy, save me! Can't you let go of it? Are you nuts? Look at how high I am! What about your wings? Are they just for show? Alright, but at this speed they might as well be... Fair enough, Ellie. I'd think he'd manage if he fell, but I gather you don't care to find out, hmm? Of course not! Wait, huh? Uh-oh. Hostiles are still... It's trying to stop us, even in these circumstances. The Holy Grail just spawned several demonic beasts. Lack of terrain up here puts us at a severe disadvantage. Don't worry, I'll make something for you to stand on. I may be able to do this. Okay, here goes. Poor Ellie. Poor Ellie. Alright, and I'm just gonna go with the same squad I've been using, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know? Shantak. These were first in Salem, if memory serves. They were quite a pain back then, but now I am so much stronger. I should be able to handle them with very minimal issues. On the yawn and a half I just gave off there. I slept decently well myself last night, but I did also wake up at like 5:30 in the morning. And then I have no idea how long I was up for, but I did end up waking up again at my normal 7:30 time, so there is a chance I lost some decent amount of sleep there. That I'm running a little less on full than normal at least, but there's no real easy way to tell with that. Unfortunately. Because I know that there's those, I don't have a smartwatch first off, but I know that they can supposedly track your sleep and all that kind of stuff, but I don't really buy that they are that accurate, you know? I really don't buy that they are that accurate, just because the human body is so much different asleep compared to when it's active. But that's just my opinion. We defeated the demonic beasts. Way to go, puppy. Double high five. Oh, I'd let go. Ellie! Altera? No, we got this. Jump. I've got this. We could have gotten her. I'm gonna end up graded all over the mountainside like so much cheese. I've never seen a single server with so many attributes crammed into them. Maybe this is a good time to clean house? I suggest dying and getting re-recruited as a hero of the underworld next. That's actually not a bad idea. No! Unless it's a hint for the next Ellie-chan. Underworld Ellie-chan. What phase would that be? Would that be her goth phase, perhaps? I could see it. Goth Ellie-chan. There we go. That was a close one. Thank you, Altera. Oh, and would you mind roasting that sheep on a spit later for me? Not at all. Okay, Master, this problem's taken care of. That's great, but we're not done yet. Alright, I'm afraid the Holy Grail took advantage of this opportunity to escape again. True, we do have the rock costume. That was supposed to be Rider Ellie, but we got Cinder Ellie instead as a Rider. I don't think we can have two Rider class Ellies. So that Ellie needs to be a class other than Rider. Let's see, she's base Lancer, we have Caster, we have Saber, we have Pretender, technically we have Alter Egos, we have Rider, so Avenger, maybe. Could be Berserker Ellie, though. Could go Berserker. Okay, I'll take us down. Man, I really thought I was gonna die. But you didn't, so it's okay. Or it could be an Assassin Ellie, you know? Assassin Ellie-chan. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna head back to Castle Jet now. Thanks, Poppy. Well, she seems no worse for wear. I'm glad to see she's as full as pep as ever indeed. Alright, Wandjina, will you tell us what you know now? Okay. So, like I said earlier, the singularity isn't shrinking Earth or anything like that. It's just that, the singularity is located in, well... I'm so nervous. What was that, Gina? Does your tummy hurt? No, it's not that. I'm trying to say the singularity is, inside her. I'm sorry, Wandjina, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat, please? It's inside. Inside? Inside what? My tummy. Oh. Writers of this event. Writers of this event. No comment. I'm not gonna say anything. I think not saying anything is all that needs to be said. Yeah, this whole singularity is inside my tummy. Inside your tummy. How? I see, so that Wandjina let the cat out of the bag. It sounded like... Wandjina Blue! Hello, everyone. I guess I should say it's nice to meet you. This is the real me. The real Wandjina. The real one? I mean, you're both real. Hey, no fair. We're both the real Wandjina. Sorry, let me rephrase. This version of me is also the real Wandjina. Okay, so Wandjina, when you say we're inside your tummy, does that mean... I mean exactly what I said. This whole singularity is inside my stomach. I guess it would be hard to tell from the inside. Here, I'll show you what it looks like from the outside. Just giant Wandjina floating over the bleached earth. Is that... Are you floating above the bleached earth? That's me. The floating singularity, Wandjina, in all my 832-kilometer tall glory. Alright. How big is that? 8, 3, 2, come on. 832 km to mi. 516.9789248 miles. How many miles across is the USA? US from east to west. Oh, I'm curious here. So she's not quite as big as the United States of America. Yeah, she is maybe about 1/6 of the size of the US of A. You know what? I'm checking something. Okay, I was wondering if it was the size of, if she was the size of Australia, but no, she is not as big as Australia. I thought for sure that would have been like they would have made her as big as Australia is, but no, I guess not. Did you say 800? That is big. I'm the great spirit charged with protecting the 7 water stars. Of course I'm big. I protect and cherish the water stars and the people who live on them. And I'm so very glad I got to meet all of you, which is why... That's why I hope we can continue to have fun together. Bye, Wandjina Blue. Yeah, Wandjina just vanished. I think she's like a terminal or an illusion. So we're standing inside your body right now. Well, I suppose when you're over 800 kilometers tall, it's not so strange to have a singularity inside you. Wait, no, it still is. It absolutely is. So we're in your stomach, your intestines? No, I don't think you're in a specific organ or anything like that. I guess it's more of a conceptual tummy. That's right. That makes sense. I wouldn't have any notion of what to do if this turned out to be your liver or something, or some such. So who was that other one, Gina? She's me too. The me who got stuck into that holy grail. But she's enjoying it, and I don't think that's a good thing. So then are you her, your conscience? Conscience? Good guess, but I don't think you're quite right. Let's see, you know how whenever you enjoy yourself, there's a part of you wondering if maybe there should be something you're doing better with your time? I think she's that part of Wandjina. I guess, maybe I am. So the other Wandjina's enjoying all of this. Yeah, she keeps saying how much fun she's having. I can sense her feelings, so I can tell. After all, I've never interacted with any humans like this before. Everything I do here is just so much fun. Breathing, watching, being surprised, eating together, sleeping in tents. It's all so much fun I can hardly stand it. I see, as a great spirit all this time, you've been... alone. Yeah. But it wasn't that hard. It wasn't even boring. I'm sorry, I wasn't totally honest. Wah, wah. Sadness. Well, for hundreds, thousands of years, I barely changed at all. It was the gentlest of slumber you can imagine. It was almost like death that I never actually did anything. Then one day it all came crashing down. I got involved with humans. I talked with them. I started to watch them all the time from so far away. As the great spirit of wind and rain, I honestly felt like that was fun. But then a whole lot of time passed. And I felt myself wanting to talk to someone again. To be involved again. But just as I started to look around to see if there was anyone around I could talk to, I noticed the whole world was white and empty. Aww. So I made a singularity. I copied the real world, only much smaller. That way, everyone would be able to live out their lives inside me peacefully, always having fun. That's not... I know. I know what you want to say. That's why I'm here. I'm the sleeping giant spirit Wandjina's... what was the word for this again? Alarm clock, essentially. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I understand. But then, what do we have to do to stop your real body with the Holy Grail backing her up? I think we just have to keep going after it as hard as we can. What happens if we don't go after it? I'd really like you to. We can't refuse the chase now. All she wants is to keep playing with us. You're correct. We are engaged in something not unlike an elaborate game of hide and seek. Exactly. Alright, we can make this wish of yours come true. I am Santa after all. Ho ho ho. I'll come along too. I'll show you all that there's more sheep than just counting us to fall asleep. Back to the chase. Yeah, let's have more fun. That's easy. We've been having lots of fun already. Thank you. Okay, it's this way. It's where the Holy Grail self seems to be. Hey, don't go off on your own. Come back. Alright, we may as well get going. At least now we know what our real problem is. All that's left is to figure out how to solution to the last thorny question. What question is that? How do we get this other Wandjina to agree to end her fun? A thorny question, don't you think? Yeah, telling somebody that their fun time is over is never easy. Never, ever easy. Alright, that was section 6, I believe. So, we are going to be stopping that here. And I think I have enough time that I can do a level up of the next servant on the docket, which is Ushi Wakamaru Summer. Let me just make sure I grab enough foes. The foes are actually starting to get lows. So that's 20 of those. 5, 10, 20. Yeah, I am starting to run low on the foes, but it's fine. I probably need to take out some Hellfire's Wisdom, maybe? I didn't actually check what my count on that stuff was. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to. Let's do that real quick. Bottom and work our way up, up, up. Going up, up, up. Going up, up, up. I'm going up. So, do I have any normal embers first? So these are the only normal embers I have. We'll take the 10 drops as well, and see how far we get with this. Yep. I know the event shop's gonna give some, but refilter out the not level maxed. And now Summer Ushi is an assassin, if memory serves. Summer Ushi. Also, I've completely forgotten to add the 3 new servants I have gained to the level up order docket. I need to make note to do that today, or at least sometime after stream. Add Wadjina, Altera, Hephaestion to level up. Okay. I've made note, and it shall be done as soon as I get the chance. Alright. And that's that. So, Ushi is fully foed up. And now we can start a level. Maybe we get some more super or great successes. That would be nice. Not super likely, but would be nice. Alright, first ascension. I don't actually know what her higher ascensions look like, or rather, I don't remember. This will be a surprise, I suppose. Okay, that's not bad. I do like the coat, though. I feel like I'm finally getting into good form. I'm not going to let anyone best me, so I'm going to change now. Yep. And it feels like I've changed from my winter fur to my summer fur. Truth. Taking who's play summer for evasion 1 turn and 3 turns of quick effectiveness. Okay. So far, I prefer first ascension, Summer Ushi. As it currently stands, first ascension is better. I like the jacket look, personally. Ascension. I don't know what to tell you when you say you don't know where to look at me. I mean, the face, obviously. Personally, I just feel like my armor has gotten a bit tighter than usual. Honestly, you're wearing more than you normally do. Especially, yes, like here in my chest area. Again, you are wearing more than you normally do, Ushi. That's all I will say on that matter. You like 1, 3, then 2. Well, I guess I will be seeing 3 here shortly. Ascension! You know what? Master, in order to be more nimble at play, that is, for me to train harder, I made myself look more like a Tengu. Now my play shall be the treetop. Now my playground shall be the treetops, and the mist-shrouded surface of the forest lake. Come, Master, let's go play together. You know, I think I prefer this one. 3rd Ascension is currently best Ascension in my opinion. 3-2, or 3-1-2 is my order of operations, I think. Because in this one she has the long hair as well as the jacket, you know? Uh-oh. Who are you putting those points in? Final Ascension coming in. Bazaka Raiko. Okay. Bazaka Raiko is moving to what will soon be the final position. Nobody, not even the animals in the mountains, was ever able to keep up with my play training. I'm so grateful, Master. And if possible, if you would remain by my side. We got a rank up quest for her, and 3 more quartz. Honestly, the rank up quest is okay, because that's, you know, another 2 quartz at the very least. You have a pact with Jake to level up both Raikos. Fair. I mean, the final Ascension art's fine. I think I do prefer her 3rd Ascension art best of all. This angle just is kind of dizzying to look at. Alright, so now we skill Ushi to a solid 666, and then I'm pretty much at time for stream. There, Chibi. Ushi Wakamaru. So just from the fact that her first skill is just a basic NP gauge up, I'm guessing that's the skill that gets a rank up with the rank up quest. Am I right on that, Janice? Am I right that it is Ushi's first skill that gets a rank up? Because second skill seems pretty okay. I didn't even actually read what the 3rd skill does. That's my bad. Thankfully, this is not too expensive. It's pretty much a day's worth of QP farming. And her final skill is a lot. It's the NP. Oh, color me surprised. Crit star, gather rate, debuff immune for 1 turn, and a low chance to remove enemies' buffs during normal attacks. That's interesting. I don't know if there's any other servant that has that kind of buff for them to remove enemy buffs. Alright. And that is Summer Ushi, all leveled up as far as the level up docket goes, so she is off the docket now. And that is going to be where I call today's stream. I've got a seminar to get to in about 40 minutes, so I've been SoulRackDragon. I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out the channel here on Twitch or on YouTube. Same name, same games. There is plenty of content for all to enjoy. If you are watching this on the YouTube, please be sure to like the video. Comment down below if you've got anything to say. Subscribe to my channel because that shows that you really enjoy, and it'll let you know when more comes out. And if you check the description down below, there should be links to the Twitch and the Discord where you can follow or join to catch even more. But for now, I've been SoulRackDragon once again. Thanks so much for coming out. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.